Hi, I'm Gay Howell, owner of Imrama Yoga, and this short video is just my introduction to share with you what is Kundalini Yoga and maybe a little bit of what you can expect and what it did for me. So in general, Kundalini Yoga, and I have a few notes here I'm reading from, it's a form of yoga that involves chanting, singing, breathing exercises, and repetitive poses. Now, that's it. That's what it is. That's how it's different from Hatha yoga. There's very emphasis on the repetitive poses and emphasis on the breathing. It's supposed to activate your Kundalini energy or your Shakti. And this is the energy that moves through the spine. It's a very spiritual energy that's said to be located at the base of your spine. So as the Kundalini, these exercises, they're put together in certain ways. They're called kriyas. It's the sequence that you do certain exercises. And they're meant to affect you physically. For instance, there's the pituitary kriya, which really activates and works on the pituitary gland. Or there may be the navel and elimination kriya, which really works on your stomach and the solar plexus area and helping you release, both physically, release toxins, perhaps if you're struggling with constipation, and also release energy, release thoughts, those sorts of things that can weigh us down. So Kundalini yoga has a very spiritual aspect to it, but it's not religion. It's not religious. It's not religion. There's no religion that will be put upon you or forced on you or anything like that. It's spiritual. So whatever your beliefs are, you can just grow in that, and it'll fit in how you think and how you feel. It'll fit in there with your beliefs. So as this Kundalini yoga, as it awakens this energy, it's supposed to awaken your awareness of yourself, your awareness of perhaps things in your subconscious. That's really what drew me to it. I've done a lot of healing. I've done a lot of work on physical healing, spiritual healing, emotional healing. And what I've come to learn is that my subconscious or unconscious, the part that's not conscious, the part of me, the part of my memories that hold on to past hurts or experiences, those ideas and beliefs that I have that aren't even brought to my consciousness, those kind of things are running my behavior. And in a lot of ways, they're ruining my behavior. We are led, the majority of our actions and our reactions and our responses to things are coming from our subconscious, things we're not even aware of. And so that was my draw to Kundalini, because I wanted to do a practice, something healthy and good for me, that would help release some of these things that are unconscious in me and just bring me to more freedom and clarity. And you don't even have to get into, it's not like long therapy where you have to work out, I believed this and this is my experience. It just happens. Scientifically, it happens when you physically do the work. It's really cool. So compared to other forms of yoga, it is more of a spiritual practice. And as far as what's it like, it is more of sitting. You're not always sitting. You are sitting more than normal yoga class, Hatha or Vinyasa. But you are doing a lot of things that are very strengthening, but they are repetitive. And that can be real annoying in the beginning. I really did not like Kundalini in the beginning. When I first was exposed to it, it was interesting, and yet, it was hard and it was repetitive. And it's just very different from Hatha or Vinyasa yoga. There are physical movements, but they are not the primary focus. The primary focus is your breath and what you visualize. So, looking at my notes here, yeah, that's kind of what you can expect. And I'm just going to tell you that I thought Kundalini was annoying at first. I did not understand that the repetitive movements and the breath work together were designed to get at my ego, for one, to be difficult and challenging for me. I felt very frustrated because I couldn't keep up in the beginning. I couldn't keep up with the breath work, or I couldn't do the exact repetitive movement over and over for like 2 and 3 minutes at a time. And I judged myself for that. And, I didn't feel good. I didn't feel like I was successful. And yet what I didn't know is that's the whole point. That's the whole point of Kundalini, is to help you get past that silly, whatever ego that you have, we all have, and to help you find, hey, I can do this movement. I just need to modify it in some way. And that's okay. I don't need to judge myself about that. It really moves you out of that thought of perfection. And if you struggle being wrong, or if you struggle not being perfect, if you judge yourself, if you feel judged by others, man, this is the ticket. It's really cool stuff. So that's my little blurb on what Kundalini is and how it's different.